Beep beep, what is up ninjas? My name is Serum, and today we are going to embark on the journey of making my first rhythm dubstep. I don't think the Ableton gods have their blessing on this one for me.
I knew I stole that joke from Edwin, shut the fuck up.
Now, rhythm dubstep is a genre of music that can be categorized very easily. You have a kick, boom, and then a snare, pass, and it's gonna go like boom, pass, boom, pass, boom, pass, hey, boom. In between that, you're gonna have dubstep wobbles that are usually gonna be made in Serum, utilizing chorus, flanger, and they're gonna start to go like boom, pass, doom. The headbanging comes in with the or the thrusting. There seems to be a cup of tea to dance to this, guys. We're gonna be making it today. So I'm gonna be looking at a couple of tutorials to see what they tell me about it, and then we're gonna try and make it ourselves.
Hello there, boys. I'm Woobix, and I'm back with another tutorial.
So whenever I want to learn something, I always go on YouTube, like how to wipe my ass without toilet paper. That's something I've always wondered. How do people clean their butts with water and all that, or leaves in the forest? So I decided to go how to make dubstep rhythm on YouTube, and I searched it up, and I found a couple. The first one was by Woobix, and I watched it, and I learned a couple of things, as well as Woobix is a very funny guy. First off, the kick goes on the 1, the snare goes on the 3, and then you just repeat boom, pass, boom, pass. 145 BPM, and then you want to have an offbeat hat in between that to kind of give it a little bit more body, so it doesn't sound so plain. So that's what I got from the Woobix tutorial. I think Woobix videos are very funny. I actually enjoy watching them. It's kind of like the Aces to Aces format, but he does it in his own way, which I think is cool. It's always cool to have people get inspired by other people. I kept watching dubstep rhythm tutorials, and the last one I saw was the rocket powered sound one on making a dubstep rhythm drop in 5 minutes. I like watching videos like this where there's literally like no cuts, because you can tell the guy didn't prepare it beforehand, so that always wins my commends. Now, I always hate reading the comments on these type of videos, because there's always going to be a few people that don't realize that you can make anything good in 5 minutes, so then they go on to say stupid shit like bashing the guy. A little bit good in the terms that these kind of people are just looking for attention, they're jealous, and they just are people that are very negative. If I see a video and the guy doesn't do that good, I'll give him props on the comments if I leave a comment saying, hey, awesome job, like, you know, like, I think you did a good job for 5 minutes and all that. You know, I'm not gonna go and tell him to fuck you and that it was shit, because I know how it feels. I know how that person's gonna feel if I do that, so don't do it. This is just a warning from me. All right, guys, so let's take a sip of the black coffee of death. Alright, so let's start making this. The first thing is the kick. We got some going, like that movie we got our little beat. Let's get that off hat going as well. So let's do hi-hats open. This one. So in between drums, we do that. There we go. Okay, cool. So we have the beat. That would work. There we go. This one will work. Just pick a random. All right. So once we have that, it's time to make our sound. So we're going to go into Serum. So let's pick a random wavetable. Just close our eyes. Hello, baby. Oh, I got the monster, dick. So what we're going to be doing here is just doing that. And then we can use a sync here, which is what I've seen a lot. And we're putting FM on that. Play it low. Yeah, it sounds about right. We're going to use an LFO and envelope mode to move this a bit. So let's try doing this. Let's add it here as well. Let's put this at +7, just because I'm a boss like that. That seems to work. Use a filter to close and open this, and then we got it. And let's do it at half a bar, maybe. There we go. So let's try this there. If it doesn't work, we can always just keep working on it. There we go. So now we got to add like the chorus and the phaser. So let's see. Some OTT and distortion. Let's try Linfold a bit. after. We gotta mess with the signal flow. Mono that. Oh, I like that. I think that's a dope one there. So we're gonna leave that, and let's see what else can we do. Maybe a little bit less of this. There we go. Subdirect out, and we're gonna put this to go on that. There we go. Now we do have to activate the triplet grid to get those wobbles, and we're gonna start making the next sound here. We're gonna do a fem from B. Let's go with maybe like a square wave. And then here we can kind of use something else that will sound cool. And then here maybe. All right. All right, we can do something like that, and OTT. And the last thing I think we need is like a comb style of filter to kind of get it going. So we can try that. There we go. So we got something pretty close. Now it's just making the drop, which is the hard part. Let's try and make this a little bit harsher on the ears. Right now it's like killing me. Here we go. It doesn't work. Or all right, cool. So we'll have something like that going, and we can repeat that there for now. So I also need to have a vocal there, so we are gonna record ourselves real fast doing a little bit of a vocal. Know what I said? Dab on them haters. Know what I said? Dab on them haters. There we go. So we're gonna process that vocal here a little bit. Dab on them haters. Boom, boom, boom. All right, so we have the vocal. Know what I said? Dab on them haters. All right, know what I said? Dab on them haters. So we're gonna go with that there. Know what I said? Dab on them haters. Know what I said? Dab on them haters. And we're gonna lower that a bit.
Know what I said? Dab on them haters.
Know what I said?
Know what I said? Dab on them hate. Know what I said? Dab on them haters.
And then we're gonna apply a bit of compression to this. I like to use waves for this. We're gonna go CLA 76 on that.
Know what I said? Dab on them haters. Know what I said? Dab on them haters. Know what I said?
TT on that. We'll get it.
Dab on them haters. Dab on them haters. Know what I said? Dab on them haters.
Press the space bar.
Know what I said? Dab on them haters. Know what I said? Dab on them haters.
You like this song or no?
No.
Damn it! Wow! I'm the worst producer ever. I'm the worst.
Know what I said? Dab on them haters. Know what I said? Dab on them.
Alright guys, so that's going to be about 30 minutes of me making rhythm dubstep for the first time ever. And the question is, did I have fun making rhythm dubstep? And my answer to that question is yes, I did. It's a genre that is very big on the sound design. As you guys know, I love to work on sound. So this one was a little bit fun to do. As you guys saw, my camera died a bit, but I did work on a couple of more sounds that I was able to make for this rhythm dubstep song I made in 30 minutes or drop. Will rhythm dubstep be fun for the beginner to intermediate? Of course it will. The only part where it won't be fun is the sound design of stuff, which is where I recommend that you buy some presets to make this genre. Some companies I recommend for dubstep and trapish type of sounds, like for this genre is going to be Cymatics and Antidote Audio are the biggest ones. Every other company out there, they're okay, but these are the two that I kind of enjoy the most. They tend to give back to the community as well. And Antidote Audio is not as popular as it was, or it's not as active, but it still has some good sounds that you can use. Now, some people might say this is cheating, but by all means, guys, if you have an idea in your head and you want to get it out as soon as possible, these are the routes to go. Over time, you can implement sound design in your learning curriculum by all means, and you can kind of work your way to make these type of sounds if you choose to make rhythm dubstep in the long term. In terms of mixing rhythm dubstep, the difficulty comes that a lot of these sounds are made using phasers and chorus and comb filters, so a lot of these, you know, these effects are going to be based on resonating frequencies, and resonating frequencies at times can be a little bit harsh. So you got to be careful that when you're mixing these leads to sound louder, to sound in your face, that you tend to clean it up a bit before you do that. A couple of tips I'll give you is to be careful with the highs, use a bit of saturation. OTT is key here. It's the shit, I'm not gonna lie, but these guys here can work well. Good EQ, good saturation, and good compression will get these sounds to pop out more in the front. And also don't forget the sidechain, which I don't think I need to explain on this. Now, in terms of the master, you are gonna wanna be very aggressive with it and get really loud to around -4, -5 loves to be as loud as the guys. But in all essence, this genre doesn't have many sounds playing at once, so it will be a lot easier for you guys that wanna get shit loud to get it loud in this genre. Alright guys, and to end the video, I have much more respect for people that make rhythm dubstep. You know, by all means, the community tends to be a little bit hostile as well when someone makes a tutorial. I've noticed that. So hopefully they don't come in here and bash, but I have a little bit more respect for the people that can make good, like Hero Bus and all these artists that are making it. Virtual Riot has his own rhythm track as well. It's definitely a cool genre to get into if you're into this type of stuff, sound design, and just getting people to rock heads back and forth, making it for relieving stress and stuff. By all means as well, you can let out your anger, God knows what. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that you guys enjoy this kind of format. I tend to make more videos like this in the future, and if you guys enjoyed it, let me know, and I'll see you guys next time, ninjas. You guys take care, and you guys have an amazing day. What?